So I didn't really get all that much sleep at all last night. So I was awake till like 2:30. And when I take a nap, I wake up at 6:30. And I check my email, and I have an email from Renetto.
I have just watched this video called The Destruction of the Filthiest Whore.
Whatever. Well, yeah, I enjoy his videos sometimes and stuff. But it's not like I want to talk to the guy. Anyway, in the subject it says, "Call me ASAP." And I open it up, it has a cell phone number. And I was like, okay, some stranger on the internet wants to talk to me.
I want to say to the filthiest whore that.
So I figure, you know, what can it hurt? Maybe it's important. And
You are very beautiful, and you are very sweet, and this person is just too jealous of you.
so I call him, and he tells me that he's at the IKEA here, and that he wants to get together. That's kind of strange, you know, some random YouTube person that you've never really talked to is in your town and wants to hang out.
You are loved by so many people.
Oh, this is so hard to do. I hope you guys appreciate this. Why do I not have a girlfriend anymore? My last relationship got extremely serious, extremely fast, and then she turned into a whole nother person. That's the short version.
So I'm like, okay, what do you want to do? And he starts talking about like how he wants to.
So bear with me. I think there's underwear somewhere involved in there. And I do understand that there are some people that have genetic problems.
I don't want to break down on the camera.
To do this interview with me, I guess, and I didn't really have anything else better to do, so I figured, okay, it's a way to spend my evening. And then I asked him, like, okay, so where do you want to meet up? So he tells me that he wants to meet at this state park where it's going to be dark outside. If he wants to interview me, how to interview me in the dark. For some reason, I decided that I was going to go anyway. So I go, and I meet him in the middle of this dirt road, and I get out of the car, and he comes over with this big smile on his face. He's like, "Oh, I feel like I know you," and I back off. I was like, oh god, I hope he doesn't try to hug me. So, yeah.
We're gonna take this one at a time.
He's pretty short. And bald. And yeah, he does wear those dumb glasses all the time.
I wanna be your lover. I wanna be the only one.
I mean, am I crazy or is this stuff, like, messed up? So then he suggests that since it's dark, we should go to McDonald's. Okay, I might not be like the richest girl ever, but I don't do McDonald's.
Obesity across America. Obesity has become as American as apple pie and red, white, and blue. As far as I'm concerned, it's not in the hands of McDonald's, it's in the hands of the people that are eating McDonald's. And eating McDonald's. And eating McDonald's.
And so as we're driving to McDonald's, we pass Chili's, and he calls me up. Like, we took separate cars, obviously. He calls me up, he's like, well, why don't we do this in Chili's instead? I'm like, okay. So we go in Chili's.
Good evening. Can I get you a cocktail or a glass of wine? Or maybe could I have the chef prepare you a wonderful appetizer? They're lovely. Being a waiter isn't all that much fun.
We get a table, and like before he even looks like at the drink menu, he opens up his laptop and starts recording. I mean, this guy must take his laptop everywhere and like record everything, because why would you take your laptop to IKEA when you're just going to IKEA to buy stuff for your store?
Like heaven above me, the spy
was this premeditated? That he was going to call me when he got here? Did he drive all this way just to talk to me and like wanted an excuse? I don't know. So we sit down and he starts like trying to interview me and stuff, and he's asking all these personal questions, and then he starts talking about me being on top.
I'm a big wimp. I'm not gonna step into the ring with anybody anytime soon.
And then these two guys go like they're gonna come over and want to talk to him, and he starts, you know, talking about how there's enough of him to go around. He had only had one beer, and yet it was a tall beer.
I'm a waiter. Closest I get to fire at my job is lighting a little candle to keep drawn butter hot for people's lobster. Because I don't, you know, I'm not gonna injure my pretty face.
But, like, the guy's like 50, okay? So there's no reason to be drunk and loose off one beer. Anyway, so, and he comes over and he's talking about like my boobs, and
I'm debating whether or not to do this topless. I really am.
and then he brings up like his wife and his kids and stuff, and how I smell really good. Okay, I just have to let you know, he smells like a fucking cheeseburger. I think he rubbed a cheeseburger on himself in the car, because he smelled like a cheeseburger.
I'm sick.
Anyway, so that's how that went. Basically, if he drives to your town and calls you and wants to hang out or something, it'd be in your best interest to hang up on him and get out of there as soon as possible.
Let me make sure that's all that I wanted to get out there to you guys. Oh, you know what? I heard that Brooker's bought a car and now she's asking for people to give her money to pay for it. I did not know, you guys, that YouTube was the new welfare, alright? Because if it is, I'm gonna go get my homegirls with babies and put their little videos up on here so that everybody could be buying them some milk and diapers. This ain't welfare, fools. This ain't no damn WIC, alright? Don't be coming up over here asking for handouts. Damn, everybody on here, you know, is trying to get something. I swear to God. Filthy Whore Renato's interview, all I have to say about that is, Renato, I hope that your wife beat your ass when you got home and that you took a bath up into rubbing alcohol, because you know that little Miss Hoodrat over there had a rash before that.
This is making me very too sad to keep watching YouTube today. Because it is so sad.
And that comment I made over to Paris Hilton about ripping her blonde hair out by its black roots, that is now directed to that other hood rat, because if you watch that video, I swear to God, her roots are like this long.
Whatever.